In this video I'm going to show you how to create some phonics rhyming bingo cards using software called Bingo Card Printer, which you can download from bingocardprinter.com. This is the initial screen of the software. I click Create New Bingo Card Project, and I'm now given a choice of what kind of bingo cards I'd like to create. I could choose a blank bingo card where I enter my own words or phrases to go on the bingo card, a bingo card with alphabets, bingo card with numbers. I can choose events where I have words related to events such as a baby shower, bridal shower, or a birthday. Holidays like Christmas, Halloween, Easter, Valentine's Day, and so forth. School subjects like English, history, geography, math, science, or in this particular case, I want to do reading, so I click on reading. I now have a choice of bingo card templates relating to different reading topics. Sight words, which are words that children need to recognize and read by sight rather than sounding out, and of course a group of categories relating to phonics. In phonics I can find the rhymes item. These are words that where there's an easy rhyme to them, and typically what you might do if you were the teacher is when you're playing, take the role of bingo caller and give a clue. So for example, if the word was bed, you might give the clue as being rhymes with red. So what I do is I select the item I want, either double click on it or click on it and click OK, and I've created my phonics bingo card. Here is a list of words that appear on the bingo card. I can customize that list of words if I want. So for example, if I would like to, let's have a look here, maybe I could delete beam, and I highlight it, click delete, and I can add new words. So for example, if I wanted to add the word bin, I could give the clue as being rhymes with tin or rhymes with win. I could enter it in there. There might be other words that rhyme with win, so I might need to be more specific. I might say you throw rubbish in it and it rhymes with bin, win. But I can enter it here, type it in, it appears on the bottom of the list. The initial list in the template was in alphabetical order. Any new items I add will appear at the bottom of the list. I can in fact resort the list to maintain it in alphabetical order, and there are in fact lots of different options for customizing this: adding items, deleting items, adding multiple items, reordering the list in various ways, and so forth. There are also a list of options here for customizing the actual size and appearance of the bingo card. So for example, I can make a smaller bingo card like a 3x3, 4x4, 5x5. I can make a larger one, 6x6, 7x7. I'll stick to 5x5, which is what I started with, so that you can see what's going on quite easily. I can choose whether or not to have the heading on the bingo card, turn it off or on. I can change what the heading says if I want. For example, I can change the word bingo into the word words. I can change whether or not to have the special free space square in the middle of the bingo card, turn it off or on. I can also change the text a bit. There are also options for changing the fonts and colours. So for example, I could change the font or the colours of the individual squares, of free space, and so forth. If I use the colours option, let's make the squares into a checkerboard of white and yellow squares. We'll make the free space this light blue-green colour. We'll make the heading dark blue with yellow text, say, and we'll make the lines green, just as an example. Click OK. There's my coloured bingo card. If I had more time, or I could go back and change it until I'm happy with it, I could change the heading if I wanted to, change the fonts and so forth. But we'll say that I'm happy with the appearance. You may notice the sample bingo card has the words in the same order as in this list. When I print the bingo cards for real, what will happen is every bingo card will contain a different combination and arrangement of the words, so that every bingo card is different from every other one. So let's look at the options relating to printing. These are on the right hand side here. First option is whether or not to print a call list. I can turn it off or on. What it does is when it's on, it tells the software to print an extra sheet or sheets with this list of words in random order. It's very useful if you're the bingo caller or the teacher taking a role of bingo caller and you want a printed reference to refer to. If you don't want it, you simply turn it off. And at the end of the video, I'll show you another way that you can select items to call out without having a pre-printed list. But we'll leave it on for now and show you what it looks like. Second option, how many bingo cards to print per page. I could put more than one bingo card on a page if I wanted to. The advantage is if I'm printing a lot of bingo cards, I could potentially save paper. The disadvantage is if I have several bingo cards on a page, each individual bingo card will be smaller, and if I want to give one bingo card to each player, I might have to cut the paper up. So we'll leave it on 1 for my demonstration, but again, you could change it if you wanted to. And finally, how many bingo cards do I want to print? I can put in whatever number I need here, any number between 1 and 9,999. So you might, for example, put in the number of students in your class if you're giving 1 bingo card to each student. I'll put in 50 for my demonstration so you can get an idea of what it looks like and see how easy it is to produce customized bingo cards. So I now normally would do print. I'm going to in fact do print preview so you can see what the printout looks like. First page is the call list. It's actually gone into 2 columns because there's such a long list of items on this particular topic. It would even go onto a second page if necessary if it wanted to, if there was that many items. There's the list of items. I'll zoom out so you can see the whole page now. And I'll do next page, you'll see the first bingo card. There we are, words arranged randomly around the bingo card. If I click next page again, you can see the next page is different, the next page is different, and so on. Every bingo card is different from the previous one. I'll close the print preview and I'll just show you the option here in the software for choosing items one at a time during gameplay without having a pre-printed list. It's called Call Game. You click Call Game. The software chooses one option here, and on the left-hand side it shows you the current item and any previous item. So when I click Next, I get a new current word, gate, and cog scrolls down underneath it, and so forth as I call out the items. So it's again very useful. A scroll bar will eventually appear if necessary, and as a bingo caller, although I know the current item, I can always refer back to check on previous items if I needed to. So that's it for the video. The software is called Bingo Card Printer. You can download a free trial version from bingocardprinter.com. It's compatible with all recent versions of Windows. The free trial version is of course free. If you like it, you can register and upgrade to the full version of the software, which allows you to do everything in the video and a lot more besides. Both the free trial version and the registered version are compatible with all recent versions of Windows. Both the free trial version and the registered version include hundreds of ready-to-use bingo card templates to get you started, hundreds of ready bingo activities, or of course you can use the software to create your own customized bingo activities. Thank you very much. Go to bingocardprinter.com, download the free trial, see what you think. Thank you.